I am your host, Nizzy, and in this video, you guys, are going to be breaking down the surprise Toronto Raptors draft pick where they go ahead and select Scottie Barnes 4th overall in the 2021 NBA draft. I was shocked, like probably most of us Raptors fans out there, you guys. I think all of us thought we were taking Jalen Suggs. But really not, that's kind of a Masai, Bobby Webster move right there, kind of taking somebody under the radar a little bit. And then after I started doing some research, watching some highlights, listening to some interviews of this guy, Scottie Barnes, man, I'm falling in love with the kid already. I think he's going to be a phenomenal fit with our team. Kid's only 19 years old still as well, so the sky's the limits. He's got tons of time to develop. He's in probably the best developmental program in the entire league. I think Toronto has definitely one of the best, if not the best, developmental programs in the league. So, like I said, the sky's the limit for this kid. He's going to be able to really develop his shot and some of the areas of his game that needs improvement. But he already does the most important things right for us already, which is defense and just energy and hard work, man. That's exactly what we like in our players. He can switch 1 through 4, possibly 1 through 5 here as he grows a little bit older and beefs up even more than he already is. Maybe even grows a little bit as he's only 19. There's a chance he could grow a little bit as well. He's 6'9", 227 pounds already. I mean, this guy has got an NBA body already. He's relentless in that gym. He works very, very hard on his craft. He's in great shape. Dude's got huge freaking quads, man. I mean, this guy looks like an absolute beast, and he's only 19. He's going to be just a monster. He kind of has that OG Anunoby body. Just a big dude, big, strong, bulky dude. And he should be able to put on even some more pounds here as he gets a little bit older, right? Because he's only 19. So I think this guy's a phenomenal pickup for us, you guys. His defense is outstanding. He averaged 1.5 steals last year coming off the bench for the Florida Sentinels. Yeah, just outstanding effort guy. Loves to pride himself on the defensive end of the floor, which is, that fits exactly into the Raptors game plan and the Raptors culture. We're a defensive first type team. And with defense comes good offense, right? But you got to have good defense to get good offense. So I think he's going to fit right in that aspect. I think he's going to be able to be an impact player right away for us, just because of his ability on the defensive end, and his passing ability is absolutely phenomenal as well. He's a very solid point forward. He's got a very good style, quite similar to how LeBron James likes to play. Obviously, he's not there yet, but there's the potential, right? And he said, I think it was an interview I was listening to him talk there, he had mentioned that he had tried modeling his game from a young kid after Magic Johnson. He said his father had shown him a lot of tapes from Magic back in the day, kind of how he was that point forward back in the day for the Lakers. And he's, that's kind of who he's been modeling his game after. So, he expects a lot from himself. Obviously, if he's trying to be like a Magic Johnson style player, that's not something to scoff about there. I mean, he's, a Hall of Famer, one of the best points to ever play, one of the best point forwards to ever play the game. So I still, like I said, I think sky's the limits for Scottie Barnes here. He's got the work ethic required to be a great player in this league. The shooting ability can come because we have a great developmental team that's going to be able to get his shooting stroke a lot better. I think he shot 29 or 30% from three-point range when he was in college there. So there's no doubt in my mind that's going to improve, especially he's only a 19-year-old kid. He's got lots of time to improve and create a better shot for himself. But he does everything else just phenomenally, and he can pass the hell out of the ball. I mean, some of the passes I was seeing in the highlight packages I was watching, man, this guy's doing no-look passes. He reminds me of, watching LeBron James there a little bit, just the way he can do those no-look feeds, and just passing at the top of the three-point line there, getting guys fed down in the post. He's just got very good vision on the court, very high IQ guy, very high energy, loves to play basketball, loves, the team camaraderie throughout the team in basketball, wants to lift his players up, wants to be that energy guy that just lifts guys up around him and just, puts his nose in that dirt and keeps grinding, So I think this is a phenomenal pickup for us, you guys. Just a great defender. Another huge thing, too, is he wanted to be a Toronto Raptor. I think he blew the Raptors away in the pre-draft workout when he came here. I heard apparently Jalen Suggs really didn't have that great of a workout. Probably didn't want to be in Toronto that much either. He's a 2-star athlete as well because he was in football as well. So, but he's coming in probably a little cocky, thinking he can do anything in the world here because he's played 2 sports really well. I think he's an All-American in football and basketball. So I'm not saying Jalen Suggs ain't going to be great, But, I'm glad we took a guy who's, his main 100% focus is being great at basketball. Jalen Suggs kind of got two different sports that he's rocking there, so he hadn't been fully committed to basketball in his entire life anyway. Not saying he's not good, he's a phenomenal athlete. But at the end of the day, especially with the kind of market we have in Toronto and Canada, you guys, we definitely want to have a guy coming into our organization that wants to be here long term, that wants to be doing it the Raptor way, wants to fit in with the Raptor culture. And I think Scottie Barnes checks all those boxes off for us. Yeah, I'm just excited for the future now, you guys. Our bench unit is going to be nasty next year. I mean, you think about it, man. We'll have to see what happens with Kyle Lowry, but at the end of the day, you're going to have Malachi Flynn coming off the bench. Scottie Barnes will probably be coming off the bench. You're going to have Yuta, Chris Boucher, Freddie Gillespie. I mean, we're going to have some nice guys. If we end up signing Kyle again, then Gary Trent Jr. and Gary Trent Jr. will have Gary Trent coming off that bench, and that's a mean five-man bench unit there if you were to have Malachi, Gary Trent, and then say you rock Scottie Barnes at the small forward, and then you can have Chris Boucher and Freddie Gillespie at the power forward in the center. I think that'd be a mean bench unit. And then obviously on our starting lineup there, you'd have Kyle, Fred, OG, Pascal, and then we just got to find ourselves a center. We'll have to see what happens with that. I had a video come out, guys. I really would love to get Kelly Olynyk on the team. I'm just not sure if it's going to be something that we want to pay for or be able to afford. I think he's going to command a pretty high salary, but I think he would be a good fit for us, obviously being a Canadian guy, and he's a multifaceted tool at that center spot. He can pass, he can shoot pretty well, he can drain the three ball, drive to the rack with force. So we'll have to see what happens there, man, but love where the Raptors are going. We also drafted a kid from Canada as well. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, Delonto Brown or something like that. But yeah, man, 6'9" guard for him as well. So I think the Raptors are just looking to get lengthy defender guys who can switch, multiple positions, defend multiple positions, and just hard-nosed players, man. So I think this is a great pickup of Scottie Barnes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, man. Obviously, a lot of people were surprised. We were all expecting Jalen Suggs. But yeah, guys, what do you think of the fit? You think Scottie Barnes is going to be someone who's going to be a good breakout candidate for us this year? What do you think his chances are of winning Rookie of the Year? I think it's going to be high, to be honest, because I think he has probably one of the most NBA-ready bodies out of any of the guys drafted. I mean, you just look at his frame. The dude looks like a man already. He's only 19 years old. The guys that got drafted ahead of him, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, and Evan Mobley, those guys are all great players as well, but they do not even have close to the body of Scottie Barnes. Like I said, Scottie Barnes looks like a freaking man already. The dude is jacked, puts a lot of time in and working out, taking care of his body, and he's only going to continue to get in better shape, put on a little more muscle as he gets older here as well. I mean, look at how Giannis came into the league and look how jacked up Giannis is now, right? So Scottie Barnes is already at a pretty nice size at 227 pounds at 6'9". There's no doubt in my mind this guy could maybe even grow another inch or two, get to 6'10", 6'11", and be 240 pounds. Like, this guy's going to be an absolute monster in this league. And I have no doubt that our organization is going to be able to help him develop and just become an all-star, possibly even a superstar caliber player, man. So I'm super excited for this pickup, ready to rock and roll for the season. We'll have to see what we do in free agency here, see who we can sign, see if we can get a center just to, tide things over for the next few years here. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section down below of us taking Scottie Barnes with the 4th overall pick. Once again, you guys, always appreciate the support and you guys taking the time to watch these videos. Please drop a like, subscribe if you so choose, and this is Nizzy with Nizzy Sports Chat.